Hi there, Randy. This is Sheena, and I'm so excited to be able to kind of go over your digital assets and help out in turning your website into a lead generating asset rather than just a business card. And hopefully you get enlightened. If you have any questions, let me know. But there are three things that I'm going to be going over, and that will be yours and your competition's website, your Google business profile, your competition's Google business profile, along with the performance behind both of them. So first things first, of course, with no further introduction, we're talking about Google here, right? The number one search engine in the whole wide world. And we have an analytics and study within 2022 by Backlinko, a famous SEO blog company within the US, and they have they have found that 97% out of 12 million searches, or I'm sorry, 72% clicks into this area, right? If someone searches, uses this keyword and looks for something, anything, anyone, are more likely to decide and click and choose these top top area of the web of the search. And the lower you go within the page search and the first page, the lesser of chances of you getting found. Same goes as when you go further. You know, the further you go in the search, further page, the lesser chances of you getting found, right? So we want our goal is to be here. So this top right here is called the Google Map Pack, right? So this is always going to be on top, and this is the reason why a lot of people want to be here. This is called Google Map Pack. These are Google Business Profile, which I don't see that you have. So I really highly suggest that you get that because it will really help you out. Um, and there are about 6 pages of these number of competition. And so it's not bad because in some other areas there are like 15 or more. So it's definitely not hard to be ranking to in this top three. Okay. So a few things that you want to keep in mind will be the actual name of your business. So make sure that you are using Advocate Home Buyers. I saw one here, Home Buyers Advocate for Ohio. So I'm not sure if it's the same, but making sure that you're using the same name, the same website, the same address, the same phone number, the same hours of operation description all across the internet so that Google can know that Advocate Home Buyers is one and the same with the same information, and this is found in all throughout the internet. It has significance. It is credible. It is powerful and an authority in their market, in their area. Right, so that's one, and then two, being found in the local directories, right? So if offer trust is found in Yelp and Home Advisor and 50 more directories, then be found on that plus more, outdo them, right? Beat them. So that will help out. And of course, your reviews, if you've helped, as soon as you've helped someone, have them, encourage them, give them something extra to put a review in your website because that helps out. Although it's not going to break you from ranking. I've ranked a Google business profile without any review at all. So it's on the skills, but it really helped out when I put even just one, right? So the more you have it, the more Google recognizes that you are an established and trustworthy and credible, business. All right, so next one will be, of course, those photos. If you can put as much photos in there, some put 300, some even 800. The more photos that you have, the better, and you can update that on a daily basis, and that will really be helpful. And another thing will be, what else? I thought I have another one. I think that's about it. The directories, the information and the review. Okay, so I've already covered that. So that's that, right? So those are organic. You can do ads as well to supplement while you are climbing up the ladder. But then, of course, you know how ads can be. Sometimes they can cost $25 per click or, per traffic. But the beautiful thing about this area being here is that you don't have to worry about any of that. No matter how many people clicks onto your clicks onto your Google business profile, how many traffic you may have, it doesn't matter. So it's not looking, it's your basically your reward for being the authority in the business, right? In the area, in your market. All right, so next we will be discussing about the website, right? This one has a website, but it incorporates all other, information, your Google business profile, your social media, and all of that good stuff. So this one is going to be your exact website. So your website, it's looking really beautiful. I love your title. Um, it looks, I think you have this website since when? You've had this website or like the domain was established around no September 1, 2021, more than a year ago. So that's really great. So the information it's really good here. We want to just put some phone numbers in there so that anyone can just conveniently click onto a phone number and just quickly call you. And of course, it's good that you have this form as much as possible, we want to just put the form up there and down there so that they can just quickly and easily, without thinking, enter their information, right? So anytime that you give someone an extra action to take, sometimes they just get discouraged. So we don't want to give them the reason to just not, enter their information, right? So we want to put that phone number that's very clickable to call you if they can't get a hold of you, and then at least they have the form visible right in front of their eyes and put the information there and drop you their information. So there are two things that Google really looks out for, and that will be command content, which you kind of have, right? So you have sell your house fast with the Florida cash home buyers. You just want to be able to use the exact keyword, right? So for example, sell my house fast Florida. You want to be able to incorporate that well, that's keywords, right? So that's keywords, so you want to be able to incorporate that in your website, but command content will be a little bit more information, roughly about 1,500 to 2,000 words. I know it sounds like it's too wordy, but at the same time, that will really be helpful to be relevant and have those, keywords incorporated in there. I love the fact that you have, those processes. I love the fact that you have your face in there, and you have some information about your company, but putting testimonials, putting some videos in there will be very helpful as well, and a little bit more content. And yeah, it looks like you're catering to other areas, so that's really good. But apparently, it's not yet, being read by Google. So there might be some, some things that you have to do further. So this is your competition in Florida. Florida cash home buyers. This is your number one competition. You can see their reviews are on there. If you are found in Yelp or Better Business Bureau, you want to put it there as well. Phone number is clickable, right? Um, there's the form, I guess, is, they have to click onto it, but the form is, I mean, it's here. But it's much better to be there on top, and sometimes it kind of messes with the cosmetics or the aesthetics, but having that form up there is going to be really easier for, our sellers to navigate. And then, of course, sprinkling those, keywords in there that will help you get, show up for those keywords, right? So having a little bit more content will be very, very helpful. So they have processes in there, comparison before and after, and even these images has to have those keywords as well in there. All right, so a lot of content, right? So 1500 to 2000 words will be the most, ideal. So let's go to the back end performance. So right now you don't have any performance, any statistics at all. It looks like there was a little bit, but you lost it. So we'll go to your competitions information, and this is their performance. This Ahrefs, and it's a tool, an SEO tool that will help us analyze the performance of yours and your competition's website. So we're just going to be focusing here. So UR rating will be your trust rating, trust, trust rating, credibility, credit score, like a credit score, and DR rating will be the power of your domain or power of your website. And both of these are impacted by these two. And backlinks just means it's a shout out from another website, using your link, saying that, advocate home buyers is the best in the business, or being found in a directory, and so on and so forth. And then you're referring domains, so it's like a website housing these backlinks. And again, the more you have, the better. The more it powers these up. It's still, I don't know why it's still not. I think it was 23. So both of these has to be relatively the same. Highest score is 100. Of course, the higher it is, the powerful your website is, but it has to be incorporated with keywords, and keywords will be the same exact keyword that we're referring to, whatever your sellers are searching for online. So with the efforts that they've made so far since 2020, they have about 295 organic traffic within their website. So just do the numbers in your mind. If they have about 295 traffic and they're getting about 10%, converting 10%, about 30 traffic, how many deals would that be? 30 times, 5,000, 10,000 deal if it's a flip or fix and flip or whatever. So doing that numbers, right? Having a vision of what you can have rather than not having anything at all, right? So you're turning your website into a lead generating asset, right? Rather than just a business card. All right. So next thing will be the actual keyword. It's again is the same exact keyword that we're talking about here. And the keywords will be, let's check and see, they are positioned number 1 for these keywords. These are targeted, right? It's not national because it's talking about Florida, 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 Florida. So we want to be found in those keywords, and not just that, those high volume keywords. So if this one is saying that there are about 200 searches just for this keyword alone. So if you put this in your website, that will help you out. And the same as all the other keywords, right? Keyword difficulty is saying how difficult it is to rank for that keyword. So even if it's, so the highest is 100 and the easiest is 0. Even if it's, if it's hard, I think this one is just national keyword. That's the reason why it's hard. But, even if it's higher, I would still put it in my website, but, prioritize the ones with a high volume of search, and also, smaller keyword difficulty. And being positioned 1, being ranked number 1, being found here, means that you get that much traffic, right? So we talked about the potential if you apply everything that we've just